and then it came back. It reincarnated. Okay, that's where you get the word Renaissance, which the word Renaissance means rebirth. That's where you get all the images, the iconoclasm. They were whitewashing over our images, which show black people ruling Europe. Okay, because black people did rule Europe, dark skinned people, you Israelites, known as the Moors, known as the Byzantine Empire, the Dark Ages. You were ruling. The Vikings are dark skinned. All right, look up Hannibal. Hannibal of Carthage. He was a Viking, and he's a dark skinned man that was fighting against Rome. It says, and all the world wondered after the beast, and they worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshipped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast, who is able to make war with him. Because nobody could fuck with NATO and the EU. Okay? Nobody could really mess with NATO and the EU. That's why all these countries got to form a pact to come against it. That's why it's going to be a world war. Because Russia itself can't take on NATO and the EU by itself. All right? It needs allies. Now, its weaponry is enough, but when it comes to strategy and when it comes to military infantry, it doesn't really stand a chance. Call Lola Yao Bashimi Al Shah, just seen 144 on the camera as I looked. But it has its allies as well. All right? It has its allies as well. So jumping back to Revelation 20, it says, and when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. The Renaissance. Okay. And shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth. And Esau did deceive the nations through religion, Christianity, all right, through his military. Okay. He did deceive these nations, man. He deceived our people, the chief nation, fed our people a lie. His whole school system, law system, okay, with Christianity, with Catholicism, taught our people to worship him instead of what the Lord truly looked like. They post that image of that white guy hanging on the cross with long hair. When the scriptures tell you that the Lord is a dark-skinned man, that he had a hair of wool. Okay. It says, and shall go forth to deceive the nations which are in the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog, which Gog and Magog, okay, is dealing with the lands that Russia inhabits today. All right, Gog and Magog. And the Medes, the ancient Medes inhabited those lands, which would be like Kazakhstan, Afghanistan, north of Persia. Okay, the Caucasus Mountains, you know, Georgia, that region. Okay, that's Gog and Magog. And who inhabited those lands were the ancient Medes. The modern day Medes are you Russians, man. It says, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea. Okay, to gather them get together to battle, whose numbers as the sand of the sea. There's going to be all types of troops, man, from different ends. Okay, to fight these wars. It says, and they went up on the breadth of the earth and compassed the camp of the saints about and the beloved city. And fire came down from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai out of heaven and devoured them. And devoured them. Because the Lord, like we read in Zephaniah 3 and 8, the Lord's gathering all these nations to pour upon them the weapons of his indignation, which those are the nuclear missiles, man. All right, the nukes are the weapons of the Lord's indignation. And he's going to use those nukes to destroy certain countries, man. Also, the UFOs. The UFOs are going to shoot lasers. Okay, this is all biblical prophecy, man. That's what I forgot to mention back when we read Zechariah 14 and 12. It's not just going to be nukes, man. It's going to be the lasers. Let me get that. This is Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 15. It says, "For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind." Those chariots are the UFOs. It says like a whirlwind, like a flying saucer. They could take different forms, shapes, and colors. But in this particular verse, that's how it categorizes them, characterizes them, depicts them. Okay, as flying saucers, man. It says, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Oh, but the Lord don't kill. Oh, but the Lord is all love. No, the Lord kills, man. The Lord kills and he makes alive. And he's going to kill a lot of people when he returns, man. In those so-called UFOs. Just these nations going to war is sanctioned by the Lord. So yeah, the Lord does kill and he makes alive. All right. The Lord is good and he's also evil. Okay, that's in the Bible. All right. So jumping back to, I don't know why I have this. Let's go to Revelation 14 and 9. Jump to the point dealing with also people that are going to get judged by that nuclear fire. This is going to be one of the reasons why people are going to get judged by the nuclear fire. This is Revelation chapter 14 and 6. And I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth, and to every nation and kindred and tongue and people. And we preach this unto all nations. First and foremost is because our people have been scattered throughout all nations. You got Israelites amongst every nation, in every country. So the Spirit is going throughout the four corners of the earth. Oh my Lord, the Spirit is hitting me. This is Matthew. Yeah, Matthew. Bear with me for a second. This is Matthew 24 and 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So you got to keep preaching this word. You got to continue unto the end. It says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So we have to preach this word unto all nations. It has to be heard throughout all nations for the elect to be sealed, and then the end is going to come, which the end is that nuclear judgment, and also the UFOs saving the elect, the 1/3. All right. So Revelation 14 and 6 again, actually 14 and 7, saying with a loud voice, fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the fountains of waters. Judgment is coming. The judgment is here. That's why Russia and Ukraine are bumping heads, shooting phosphorus bombs, okay, using drones, blowing up bridges. A nuclear submarine was encountered. They said that Ukraine is attacking Russia's nuclear sub. Okay, that's heavy, man. Russia's threatening that they're going to use their nukes. That's heavy. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And Babylon, once again, is America. It made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, which is the philosophies. They have a term out here called Californication. And that's, Hollywood and the vibe, spirits that are here in California being pushed on the whole world. Which the vibe of Hollywood is witchcraft, man. Witchcraft, drugs, and homosexuality. All right, that's what's being pushed out of Hollywood. That's the Californication. That's the philosophies that the beast is pushing here in the world. All right. To what? To lead you people to your demise, man. This man, Esau, the devil, the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, wants nothing more than to see all you people destroyed along with him. He's trying to find a loophole in the scriptures to preserve himself and continue his rulership, but that's not going to work. So his plan B is to go underground in the bunkers and to kill you people. To kill you people, man. Because he's selfish, he's greedy. Just like for the birthright, he wanted to kill Jacob because of envy and jealousy. Cain wanted to kill Abel, man. And he pushes that spirit on our people to kill each other, which ain't right. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, which that mark is dealing with the chip. Okay, let's see hip. The charagma. Okay, a microchip that they want to put in your flesh to control you. All right, and to control the things you do. Okay, if you receive that, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. Remember, we read about that. The chariot's like a whirlwind. Okay. The third woe says, He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So don't take that mark. All right, don't take that technology that they're going to use to replace, credit cards, debit cards, car keys, house keys, your identification card, medical cards. Okay, they're going to use this new technology to deceive you into receiving it, so you can be destroyed by the Lord, so they can brand you as their cattle. And the main ones are looking to deceive all you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. You're the main ones they want to deceive. Okay, and the judgment stands. All right.